We use ladders and step stools for a variety of reasons. Misuse of ladders or step stools can lead to serious injuries from falls and even death. Falling from a ladder can lead to broken bones, head injuries, and other serious life-threatening injuries. Did you know that falls from ladders and step stools are one of the leading causes of occupational fatalities and injuries? These injuries and deaths from ladder falls are preventable, and lives can be saved by following the safe work practices described in this training. First, let's begin with ladder safety. Before using a step ladder, always inspect to make sure it is safe to use. Be sure to inspect the rubber feet, spreaders, and steps for damage or defects. If no damage is observed, check to make sure the ladder is stable and not wobbly. If the ladder does not pass inspection or appears unsafe in any way, tag it as "Do Not Use" and inform a manager or supervisor. He or she should remove the ladder from service and submit a work order describing the problem. Always check the maximum intended load and do not exceed this limit. This includes the total load of the employee and all tools, equipment, and materials being carried. If dirt, oil, or food scraps are present on the ladder steps, be sure to clean prior to using. Before climbing onto the ladder, or if used on slippery surfaces, make sure that the legs rest on a level surface and the ladder is steady, and always make sure that the ladder is secured and stable. When possible, use both hands when going up or coming down a ladder. Use at least one hand to grasp the ladder and always maintain 3 points of contact. That's 2 hands and a foot or 2 feet and a hand. Employees should never carry any object or load that could cause them to lose balance and fall while climbing up or down a ladder. If supplies are needed, have another employee hand the items up to you. Likewise, if you need to retrieve supplies from a shelf or other surface, hand the items down to another employee. Never stand on the top 2 steps, top rung, or very top platform of a step ladder. When working on a ladder, always face the ladder. Never turn to the side or face backwards. Keep your body near the middle of the step and do not overextend. Get down and move the ladder if you cannot easily reach the task at hand. If you must use a ladder near a door, have another employee stand guard. Do not place ladders on boxes, barrels, or other unstable bases to obtain additional height. Remember, the proper angle for setting up a ladder is to place its base quarter of the working length of the ladder from the wall or other vertical surface, and always use caution when moving a ladder. Remember to think about what's around the corner or what's on the other side. And don't forget overhead hazards such as display, lights, or sprinkler heads. You should never climb from a stepladder to another surface above ground level. And finally, only Brookshire Brothers approved ladders are to be used. Now let's take a quick look at step stool safety. Before using a step stool, always inspect it for damage and make sure it is not wobbly. If a step stool does not pass inspection, it should be discarded and a replacement ordered. If dirt, oil, or food scraps are present on the steps, be sure to clean before using and make sure the legs rest on a level surface. Always use a step stool that is tall enough for the job and avoid overreaching. If necessary, get down and move the stool closer to the item you are trying to reach. Finally, do not stand on milk crates, chairs, shelving units, or other items not designed to be used as a step stool. Remember, only Brookshire Brothers approved step stools are to be used.